Good afternoon or good evening, depending on when you're watching this. My name is Coach Armand, and it's July 17th. This is the Operation Popcorn Hangout number 7. This is where we have a team hangout, and we celebrate people as they break through at different levels of leadership on our team, whether it's D1, D2, or D3. And if you don't understand what that means, basically just simply get back to whoever referred you to this for some more information. So whoever brought you to the dance, make sure to plug back in with them and get squared away. Now, one thing I would just want to share with you all, as I've been going through some training myself, and I'm just so excited because we do have a new system out now. Matter of fact, let me do this. I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to bring everybody out just really briefly for a minute or two, just to give me maybe a couple of words about what they feel about our new system, and then I'm going to bring up, well, actually, I'm going to have Queen D bring up Queen Jamila. So with that being said, first off, my name is Coach Armand. I'm out of San Diego, and I've been in this industry for more than a minute. And one thing I can tell you is before I got involved with Simple Freedom, if you're on the team, you know exactly what's going on, is that I kind of felt like I was the lone wolf. I was out there by myself. But as I got started with Simple Freedom in our new project, what I found out is I definitely wasn't. And once I initially invested my $99.95, I looked at and I was asking myself, well, how quickly or how quick could I generate or make that money back? Quickly thereafter, within my first week, was able to put myself in a position that my business was free. And now my mission is not about me. My mission is about how I can better serve you to help you to get where you desire to go. So with that being said, anybody that wants to come out, talk about the new system for a minute, play a little round robin, and then we will celebrate somebody tonight that you've probably seen on the last hangout, and her name was Queen Jamila. But let me just share a quick story while I'm going into this, because tonight maybe you might be seeing this as you're listening to the sound of my voice, and you might be in a position where you're making a decision to really take your business to the next level. And I had a friend of mine who told me he had somebody that lived next to him. Her name was Thelma. And the thing about Thelma is she had her husband. His name was Barney. And I'm just changing names around just so I don't indicate people, but Barney every Friday used to drink heavily and get drunk and then beat Thelma. And this happened, my friend watched this over and over and over. And so he recently got back in contact with Thelma, and he asked Thelma, first off, how are you doing? She said, okay. Then he asked Thelma, well, how's Barney doing? Thelma said, well, I really don't know. So my friend asked her, you don't know? What do you mean by that? And Thelma told him that, you know, she didn't know because she had made a decision. She decided she was not going to put up with that anymore, that she was going to get off on her own and do something different. And so now she was living a better life. And then my friend was telling me about a decision he made. Let's call his name Jack. But Jack told me about a decision he made. He was at his job, and he'd been working at his job for about like 7 years, and he had a little agreement with the job. He basically went ahead and worked just hard enough so he didn't get fired. And guess what? They paid him just enough so he didn't quit. But one day they said something to him, and he said, you know what? Now's the time. I'm tired of this. I'm making the decision. So tonight might just be the night that you make a decision to get involved with us, because by now you might just make the decision that you're going to get started, that you're going to take your business, your life to the next level. With that being said, anybody that wants to come out and kind of tell what you've seen from the system thus far, and we'll go ahead and lead it from D at the end to Queen Jamila to give us where she's going and what she's looking at.
Why don't we start with Dana? Dana, yeah, go ahead.
The new system is fabulous. I've been in network marketing about 2 years. I was in one other program, and that system I had to pay for, and it's not halfway as good as this system. This system gives you training that will help you set up a daily flow. I mean, it's step by step, everything. You know, this is what you do each day. It's so cool. The training is just wild. It gives you messages to send out, like say somebody liked one of your posts. It gives you a pre-written message to send out and a response when the person replies to you. So it just rocks, and the best thing is it's free. It comes with your program. So I highly recommend our whole team and our system, and woohoo!
It's party time. Go ahead, Rhonda.
Hi guys, I'm Rhonda. I'm from Indiana, and I was just blown away watching this launch last night of this new system, because it's truly plug and play, where, like Dan says, it gives us a daily method of operation. Everything is done for you. You just add your hustle to it. What really excites me is the people that we can help to get free, that the moms that can stay home, and that's a big deal for me. I'm a brand new grandma, and my granddaughter just started in daycare this weekend, watching her mama cry every day as she drops her off, and I'm going in to see her and feed her. And mamas need to be home with their babies. And if you want to do that, then we have a way to help people do that.
Awesome, Rhonda. Go ahead, Jamila.
What else can I say? They pretty big nutshell. Yes, saw the system, and it looked almost, well, I know one sister used to say that it was like grandma proof or whatever, but really it's as simple as it. I know some people will be like, oh, this because I won't have enough time, but you really don't need as much time to do what you need to do in order to be successful with this new system. It's just mind-blowingly awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Following on what everybody said so far, this is truly something that takes all the guesswork out of not only running a business, but starting from scratch and creating one, step by step, how to set it up, training, what to say, email follow-ups written by master copywriters, a plug-and-play advertising co-op that you can participate in, which is optional, of course. And with advertisers that are masters at what they do, all you need to do is supply your link, which we supply you. And this entire system it's like they said on the Hangout last night, and if you'd have been there, this was the most fun Hangout I've ever been on, because everybody was so freaking excited. They couldn't sit still, and these guys, their original intention has always been and will always be to help the very newest person on our team. And what they've built for us for free, did I mention that it's free? That this whole system is free? It will do exactly that. I don't care if you're brand spanking new, you've never done network marketing before in your life. If you can follow simple directions and share a link on your Facebook wall, you're in, and you can be within profit. Disclaimer: you can be within profit within a week and have a free business set up. And the plug and play co-op is going to be phenomenal. And if you understand, especially where I'm going to say this personally, where I'm coming from, if you understand the deeper power of what's going on here with this co-op, I'm just giddy about it, because I understand how this is going to build, how we build as a team, and how the leadership above our teams right now. It's like George Barr said. He says that volume's got to go somewhere, right? And these guys are they're pros at what they do. They're going to be out there pounding, sharing this like crazy all over the place, and doing ad co-ops, and we'll participate as well. And like I said, the volume's got to go somewhere, and it flows down to our team, flows down to the newest person. I couldn't even sleep last night. I was up all night because just tossing and turning and thinking about how many people we are going to be able to help and set free with this new system. So yeah, Jamila, I'm going to pass it over to you. You had some success just recently, and we were celebrating you and high fives. So share with us a little bit about what's going on with you over the last few days.
Well, thanks. Basically, two things. A new method of advertising, or to pretty much try to build on networks with, which I like to call the value hustle. And I was able to successfully add, triple the amount of people that's in my group for, just having entrepreneurs go and, advertise their business. And I just got so much success out of that, just doing a few little steps here and there. And instead of me going and asking for, friend requests, they're giving me friend requests. And then I happened to have a hangout, and we were pretty much inviting everybody to hear us and celebrate our teammates. And I kept, advertising that, putting that on my wall, putting that in my fan page and on the Facebook page, and I actually had a sign up. I wasn't even expecting it. It was all out for a customer, pretty much like 10. Yeah, it was my mom and I and my daughter were at a Walmart or someplace like that, and alert, and I said, "Oh, I got somebody who joined," and it wasn't anyone that I knew yet, but which is amazing. The sign right on up, and it just shows that you listen and just follow the steps. It's really simple. Even though I am a tech. You don't need tech to do this stuff. You just have to be able to just do it. You don't have to be perfect with it. Just get started on it, and just follow. Just follow the leaders. We have awesome leaders, and you have to be moldable. Doing isn't working, so why not try something different and just trust those who are successful with it? So you gotta have faith in yourself and what you're learning from. So
Absolutely. So what you're saying is you're just inviting people to information. You're inviting people. You're inviting people to some hangouts. You're inviting people to watch a video. You're inviting people to. You're not pitching. You're not pitching a business to anybody. You're just inviting them to hangouts.
exactly,
And training, stuff like that.
exactly. I mean, before when I first started marketing out, going, letting people know, hey, I got this new business, want to check it out. And after a while, it became, known as, oh, what is it now type of thing. And then, from leaders that I've noticed about recruiting, just share, invite, make it non-intrusive, make it, pique interest, but don't just shove it down people's throats. Invite and keep inviting and keep inviting, and then share success with other people. Then people are going to look, because no matter what you do, people are watching. So, yeah, no pitches involved at all.
Absolutely awesome. That's awesome. I'm going to pass it back over to the coach, Coach Armand. You got anything to add to that?
All I'm gonna say is Jamila, Queen Jamila, job well done. I'm just so happy to be on this panel and just so excited for where you're going, the people that you're going to attract to your team, and the things that you're doing, because I see you out there, and I know I'm popping in. I was actually doing a little reverse marketing on something that you just did. I'll talk to you later about it because I've got some questions for you. But I just appreciate you being on the team, you being who you are. And one thing that I'm going to do, because I keep it just all to the basis, if you're on our team, please do yourself a favor. Get GoPro. Matter of fact, right now, our homework is to be reading GoPro 5 times, let's just say by Monday, pages 39 through 66. The quarterback, Franco Big Heart Gonzalez, gave us that to do. So definitely get GoPro, because it's going to show you what it takes to make it in this industry and make things happen. And it's going to show you some of the things, because what I'll do, and I'll just speak really quick before we give it off to Dana, is that one of the things that I know when I was coming out the gates and sometimes find myself doing is wanting the business more than somebody else actually wants it. And I know I was looking at a post on Facebook, and King Roland basically came out and he shared something about how he and somebody called him up or what have you about the business. He had put a little sticky out there, something I used to do that I'll get back to doing. It was at some kind of bank or a bank ATM, and so this person called him up, and the person started asking him about it. Then he asked him a question about, is it a pyramid? But basically what Roland said is, to him, it's nothing. The people that are looking for us will find us. Maybe you're looking for us right now. You don't know how in the world you got on this Hangout. Or maybe you're on a team, you're looking to take your game to the next level, and this is the first Hangout that you plugged into in the last month, the last 2 weeks, the last 3 or 4 days. Maybe it's time for you to make that decision. Just like Roland made the decision to go ahead and put that out there. And what I love about his Facebook post is that he basically said, hey, it's no sweat off my back. Somebody says yes, great. Somebody says no, great. He's staying even kill. And one of the things that I was saying about before is that what we're looking for is people that have 3 different items. Number one, they're people that have desire. They're looking to become more than what they currently are. They see themselves in an expanded state. They see themselves not in this position, but in a position greater than where they are right now. And number 2 is that they're open. Meaning that they're open. They're open to taking a look at an opportunity. They're open to taking a look at a way to generate an additional $600 a month from home. And number 3, they're the type of individual that knows a business is going to take an investment, and they're going to be able to invest in that business. For me, if my people don't meet those first 3 things, I don't take it any further. So with that being said, I know Queen Dana is definitely a leader, a champion, cut 2 videos every half a second, making it happen, training her team and leading her people to the fields of success. So I'm going to ask you, Queen Dana, did you have any words of encouragement and empowerment for the people that will be paying attention to the words that you are getting ready to speak very closely and will find insight into what you're saying?
First off, can you hear me? My headset just died.
You're awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to speak a little bit from my experience. You know, I've been doing network marketing for a couple of years now, and I have never found success. And I always did what I was told. I duplicated what the leaders said to do. My posts were never negative, but for some reason I wasn't getting success until recently. And that's because I started working on myself. If you're not getting success, you need to look within. Because if you're doing everything that your leaders are telling you to do and you're just not getting anywhere, it's because there's something inside of you that's holding you back. And I really recommend reading The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. In a little over 2 weeks, that book has changed my life, and I want to thank Dee for giving it to me. But you really need to work on yourself. Your personal development is so important because you have to remember, you're not selling a product, you're selling yourself. You're selling yourself, and you want to share with others what you're doing. And so if you're not right and you don't get it, your mindset's not right, your belief is not right, you're not going to get anywhere. So that's what I highly recommend that everybody do. You need to do your training, yes, you know, in the system, but you need to work on yourself, and that needs to be a daily thing that you do. So that's my piece of advice to everybody, is just get right with yourself and grow. Continue to grow. You know, you should never stop growing.
That's awesome, Dana. Yeah, that's awesome. Something you said there really hits home, and also Jamila as well. But Dana said that she did everything that she was told to do. So in other words, she was coachable. She could follow simple directions, and she did what she was meant to do, but nothing was happening for her. And I know, because Dana and I know each other well now, that she was always, nah, the mindset thing, nah, I don't want to read no books, nah, I don't want to get on the morning mindset call, nah, that's not for me. But when we met live at one of our last events, and I said, and I just knew that this book needed to be in her hands, I gave it to her, and it's the power of your subconscious mind is the basics of learning mindset. It tells you how our minds, our conscious and subconscious minds work together. So it's a great start for somebody that maybe has not looked into this sort of thing before. But like I said, Dana resisted it for ages, and I was told by a mentor a long time ago that what you resist persists. And when she finally stopped resisting, the mindset portion, which is really 80% of your success, is mindset. The rest is mechanics. Basically, it's being able to do a few simple steps daily, consistently over time. But over the last few weeks, Dana has gone through an amazing transformation because she's finally broken through that barrier of resistance and said, okay, I'm going to embrace this now. I'm going to start working on my mindset. And she just went, holy cow, I can't believe this. And she just dove right in. And it's self-evident, and I congratulate you, Dana. It was amazing, the progress you've made in the last couple of weeks.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you.
And Jamila, you're welcome. And Jamila said something as well. She said, we need to be moldable. And that's what coachable means. And it just ties into everything we've been talking about right now. If you're not coachable, if you can't follow simple directions, then if you're watching this Hangout right now and you're one of those people, you might as well just click off, because you got to leave your ego behind you. You may think that you know it all and you've been in this industry for a long time. I've been in this industry for a long time, and I learn every single day. Every day I learn something new, and I learn something not only from the leaders on our team, but I learn something from brand new people. I learn something from people that are just starting out, because each and every one of us is unique, and each and every one of us has something to share and something that we can learn from. I learned from Jamila. I learned from Rhonda. I love your energy and the posts that you put out there. You put your unique selves out there, and I just absolutely love the way we work as a community, and we celebrate each other and share our stuff. And it's like Jamila said, people are watching. They watch you, and they love it. People are attracted to it. They're absolutely attracted to what we're doing. It's so much bigger than just the money, which is an awesome thing, because this is one of the simplest and quickest ways I've seen in the last 20 years of being online to actually create a residual income. But it's so much more than that. It's the relationships we're creating. It's the family that we're gathering, and we're growing so fast. I've never seen anything like it before in my life. It's phenomenal. So I'm pretty excited about it all. And if Rhonda would like to add a few words before we close out here tonight, I'd love to hear from you. Rhonda's an amazing woman with some incredible energy, and if you haven't hooked up with her yet and friended her on Facebook, do it, because do yourself a favor, because her energy is just absolutely magnetic and powerful. Take it away, Rhonda.
Well, thank you, Dee. You make me blush. I appreciate that very much. I think the one thing that I would really like to add is the daily method of operation is real important, that you set what you're going to do each day, and you know what you're going to do. And for me, I start, I get up and I go for a run or a walk every morning, and then I plug into our morning mindset call. And that mindset call really sets the tone for the day. It gets you excited. It gets you thinking positive. It gets you thinking about the possibilities and what you can create for your life. So I think that, for me, is a real big deal. I don't know if I'm sure others are doing it as well, and I'd like to hear what you think about it too.
Oh, I'd be more than happy to step out on that, Rhonda. First off, the number that you want to write down, I somehow have this memorized, is 712-432-0900. The PIN is 565 762. That's live every morning, Monday through Friday. And that time is 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the same as 6 o'clock a.m. Pacific Standard Time. The recorded version that's going to be up for maybe 12 hours after the live is 712-432-0990. The pin is the same, 565-732-pound. And that call, I've been plugging into that call for a year and a half. Had a point there where I took about a 2-month break, and life definitely was not the same. That's the start of my day. Your DMO. Matter of fact, right here is my major definite purpose, and I say that twice a day. That gets me going, and then also to really take the principles of Think and Grow Rich about setting aside 30 minutes to yourself to envision yourself where you desire to go, because what you expect, like you see yourself being this type of person, talking this type of way, communicating with these different type of individuals, what you think and what you see yourself being is what you step and grow into. So in order to increase that, you guess what? You got to step into a bigger person. You got to think about yourself. Hey, what is Franco doing? What is John doing? What is this person doing? And as you start to communicate and deal with people like that and start to get among our energies right here just on this panel, you know what? We're going to have the belief to believe in you sometimes when you don't believe in yourself, because I know I've had people do that for me. So that call for me is invaluable. I don't know where I'd be without it, and I encourage and highly tell people that directly connect with me. For the first 90 days that you're working with me, it's a must that you plug into this call. That's my 2 cents.
Absolutely. I remember a mentor of ours from years ago, Coach, and I'm sure you're aware of who I'm talking about. But I remember him when I first learned about growing yourself inside, envisioning what you want, regardless of what you see outside yourself. That's a fiction. That's an illusion. What you think about and what you dream about and what your vision is inside is greater than that. And he always said, you have to outgrow your tent. So in other words, where you are right now, you need to be grateful for it. Do your best at it. Don't like a lot of people, they work through jobs, and like you said earlier, Coach, they do just enough to not get fired, and they're paid just enough not to quit. Well, this is what our mentor was talking about. He was saying, wherever you are right now, you do the best that you can possibly. You do more than what the average person would do, and you're in that moment. You're outgrowing your tent. So you're in reality, you're putting out to the universe that there's more to come. There's more out there for you. It's like being in a state of gratitude. The more you're grateful for what you have right now, the more the universe is going to give back to you to be grateful for. And it comes, you got to be aware, you got to be on top of your game and watch for the signs, because all sorts of opportunities are going to come to you, and you need to be open to receive those. So yeah, that's pretty powerful stuff. Powerful stuff. And isn't it funny how we're here and we're all entrepreneurs and we're looking to build a successful business, yet the bulk of what we're talking about here is mindset.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm right here with you, Queen D. I'm thinking the same thoughts, just like what you just said. And I'll get down from my soapbox. But I remember being at an event with T. Harv Eker here in San Diego, and he said one thing that sticks to me to this day: how you do anything is how you do everything. And that's just what you were talking about, Queen D.
Yeah.
And I'll step back down.
Yeah. It's pretty powerful. It's pretty powerful, and I'll admit, to be perfectly honest, it took me a lot. I mean, I used to read boatloads of books, self-development books in my earlier years, being involved in this business, and then I got so caught up in the ego of I got to make money. I got to make money. It's all about me. I gotta get people. It was so all focused on me and so ego-centered that I lost all that knowledge and wisdom that I had gained in earlier years. And it really took a lot of work, a lot of personal work on my own part to come into balance with that. Yes, we're building a business, but it's not about me. I'm not successful unless my team's successful, which is the simple freedom way. So yeah, it's been quite a ride. It's been a hell of a journey. I've enjoyed every moment of it, and I'm so looking forward to what's in store. What's coming. It already exists. We're just waiting to. We're just here to receive, and we're here to help a whole whack of other people that are open and they just want more out of life, right? I just want to attract people that want more out of life. They're open to receive. They want more out of life, and their intention from the get-go is how many people can I help along the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a really, really nice thing going from one company to the other. When you come into Simple Freedom, it's not about getting people, it's about helping people. And it's not about motivating people, it's about inspiring people. And it's just so different. It just gives you a whole different feeling inside to know that you're helping people and, to show gratitude every day for our team and, what we have.
And forgive me, you all. I'm trying to contain myself. You all are just words of God. I'm like, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. So forgive me if you see me over here acting wild. It's so beautiful to be on one accord with a team like this. And if you listen or if you feel what's being said here tonight, you just may find the nugget that changes your life. Maybe you might want to listen to this recording 2 or 3 or 4 times, but there's been some words and there's been some feelings thrown out there to lead you to the roadmap of your success, whether you're in this business yet or not, or if you're looking to really take it to the next level yet or not. Some things have been said here for you. So any last words from anybody before we start to wrap this up? I'm just so excited to be here myself.
Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up on your dream. You can make it happen.
Absolutely. You have greatness within you. Whether you believe that or not yet, we have enough belief inside to believe for you and to give you a hand up. We're not going to give you a hand out, but we will definitely give you a hand up and support you on your journey every step of the way.
Okay. No last words. I just want to tell you right now is that I believe in you. Don't know if I don't care if I don't know you right now, but I know the spirit of the human being. I know the spirit of that what we bring and that which we can put out. I know things you can do right now are greater than you ever even imagined. So with that being said, this is Hangout number 7 from our Operation Popcorn, and we just want to give you a little taste of our team. And if you're on our team, we just want to have this or desire to have this here to connect with you, to inspire you to take your business to the next level, to assist you with breaking D1, D2, and D3, and then turning right back around and helping somebody else up and helping them to go ahead and do the same thing. So with that, I want to say I thank everybody that's been here. We were celebrating Queen Jamila. Thank you for coming out and showing out. So with that, have a great one. Catch everybody on the next one. Bye for now.
Peace out.
Wow.
Take a look at the new system.
Wow.
And I am looking to exit out.
We are still live.
And no, we're not